Yeah. So what's up?
I'm, kind of cool.
Last night Last night was wild.
Last night was fucking insane.
We
Last night was insane. I was geeked though when you had the idea to do this.
Yeah, we freaking. What I don't even remember. I can't even remember what we were ranting about. We were going off about everything.
MMA, psychopath,
all kinds of stuff.
It was a spectrum. I'm surprised UFOs were not brought up at least once.
That's wild.
Oh yeah.
That's Yeah, UFOs are definitely a wild topic right now.
Oh yeah.
That's like when they came out and released, they were like, "Oh yeah, we don't know what the stuff is that everybody's seeing, like the fucking Tic Tac thing."
Mm-hmm. And then the Pentagon comes out and they're like, "Oh, we've seen them for years."
Yeah,
actually.
yeah.
We have footage of them.
Yeah, they're like, "Oh yeah, we've known about this.
Yeah,
we just haven't said shit."
Did you hear about I heard a very interesting theory about the Nazis. Actually, not that long ago.
Nazis. What's one?
Dude, that they apparently the Nazis had they had a UFO type shit.
Okay,
Like
so
back in World War II, they had a UFO, and well, the theory is that they had they were doing trade with aliens.
Trade with
shit.
aliens?
Like they had an agreement with aliens.
That's wild.
So they were getting their technology and shit. I mean, it kind of makes sense because the Germans were one of the best civilizations of the time and have been for thousands of years.
For sure. Try and look up, see what we got on here. Stone Doc reels. Nazi aliens rule U.S. I don't think that's very accurate. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard anything about that. But it's so they were trading it's weapons and shit, or is it like
their technology?
Oh, okay.
So it's just I guess
they have I guess the Germans and Nazis, they were pretty advanced at the time period for what they had.
I mean, think about especially all the car manufacturing companies, and, like BMW, Mercedes, Volkswagen.
They're all German companies, right? Or supplied to.
They're all German companies.
Who was it that made Hitler's car?
It was Audi.
Audi?
Yeah, Audi did.
I thought it was.
Yeah, it was Audi.
Mercedes.
Well, BMW made jet fighter engines in World War II. So they supplied the jet engines.
Who did?
BMW.
BMW?
Yeah, they stopped making car engines and focused on fighter jets.
That's wild.
Planes.
I didn't know that at all.
Where's he going?
Where
did he just go?
Grocer. Yeah, so the bins.
My fault. TikTok.
Yeah, so the bins. Who'd you say? So
Audi, I thought.
Yeah, well the bins.
Oh, Mercedes?
Yeah, the Mercedes-Benz in 1939 Mercedes-Benz 770K was built for and used by Nazi leader Adolf Hitler world. That's wild. I don't know how true that is. It's on CNBC, so channel provide car. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. The Nazis
they're wild. That was a whole wild time. That's how do you have a single guy convince literally
a whole nation?
Yeah, a whole nation to try to exterminate is it a race or is it what's a Jew? What's Jew? It's like a religion, right?
Jews. It's the Jewish.
It's like religion.
Yeah.
Because it's that's they always call it a racial thing. But is it racial if it's
I don't know.
Jewish?
Exactly. I'm not sure on
I don't know.
That could be some muddy water.
Yeah, I don't know how you get how you go
it's
from
like,
race to that's. It's not like Asian.
People.
It's not like Asian people and like white people. Like that's obviously There's different like what do you call that? Characters to them,
but this is what was strange about Hitler. Not so much strange, but some crazy things about Hitler. His mother was a Jew.
What?
Adolf Hitler's mom was Jewish. His father was extremely abusive.
To his mom?
No, to him. Yeah,
okay.
He kind of like forced him to like play sports and do shit. Cause Hitler was he was like really into art and like literature, but his dad wanted him to be like a I don't know, I think a athlete or something, or a doctor. Well, he ended up he wanted him to fight in the military. That's what his dad wanted him to do. Well, eventually he got drafted to World War One, fighting for the Germans, and he almost died. He was almost killed in World War One.
Adolf Hitler was? Mm-hmm. So he fought in World War One.
The most decorated, like one of the most decorated war heroes of World War One, had his gun like pointed at Adolf Hitler, like an injured Adolf walking across the no man's land, like in between the trenches, and saw that he was injured and decided not to shoot him. And Adolf Hitler eventually
goes on. So if that dude was just not fucked up and would have just shot that motherfucker.
He didn't exactly. If he didn't have a moral compass, he would have. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. The amount of troubles that could have could have been prevented.
Solved right there.
Yeah. None of that would have ever happened.
Right.
It would just been like it would just been done right there. But I mean, I don't know. That's like some shit that happens. Like if it didn't happen, you're gonna think about what would shit be like now.
What would be the other outcome? Because something would have had to happen.
Yeah, if there was no Hitler, which means there was no
Holocaust.
There was no Holocaust
or World War II.
Yeah,
World War II
essentially
wouldn't have happened.
Yeah, so like, what so would we be going into World War II right now? Instead of World War III, we'd be going into World War II?
This is probably what would have happened if World War II didn't cause as big an impact as it did. If World War II wouldn't have happened, I believe that almost 90% of the countries on planet Earth would be communist nations. And then
because we put that was like a big part of World War II too.
Yeah,
like we just like put a stop to communism.
Well, we tried.
Like for a majority.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's when we really started figuring out how ruthless the communist
we put a
party is.
I guess slowed them down anyway.
Yeah,
because it's like Russia and China, like they're
they were on our side.
Well, yeah, but they're not communist.
Oh yeah, they are.
Right? Yeah. Well, yeah, but they're like Putin's a president.
He's been a president for 20 years.
Yeah. That doesn't make any sense.
Every political rival he's ever had has ended up dead.
Yeah,
so I mean, you can say that's a good system. But
he's a president, but but they don't have terms.
He's like a dictator, basically. Mm-hmm. No hate on Putin. All love to the guy.
Yeah, he's just gonna fucking just start slinging nukes all over.
Yeah, I love seeing his pictures of riding horses, you know, down the mountainside.
Pictures of riding horses.
On the mountainside. It's my favorite.
Yeah, I freaking that whole Ukraine and Russia thing's wild, dude. And then I don't even know why they're. And then on top, it's just like
he wants he wants Ukraine back. Like he wants to redo the.
Yeah, because it used to be part of Russia. It used to be part of
Right.
So he wants to get that back and take over all that. And then on top of that, you got China.
Have you heard
trying to funk with Taiwan? I was like, oh my god.
No, okay.
And then, but China, did you see the thing where China said something to Russia?
They said something to us. China did.
Yeah, and then, but Russia pretty much, like, Putin told China, was like, just stay out of this. Like, you're not in this.
Russia did?
Yeah. They were like, because they were like, being like, oh, you know, what are you doing? Pretty much. Like, why are you, like, what's the big deal here? Like, why are you trying to do this? And Russia was just like, stay out of this. And they said something to us, and we were just like, stay out of this.
Well,
but now they're just gonna try to invade Taiwan, and that's gonna be a shit show.
Fuckery.
Yeah, that's good.
I think, in a whole, out of all of the nations combined, our biggest threat is hands down China.
Oh yeah, hands down.
Hands down.
They make like all of our shit. We import everything.
They steal we found out not that long ago, like within the past maybe 10, 15 years, that China's been stealing they've been stealing our ideas for years.
Yeah, I think
decades.
I heard about that. Like
they've just been hacking into our shit and stealing.
Yeah, like anything, like people are like figuring out how to do how to invent stuff.
And yeah, they're taking the patents to it.
Yeah, and they're just like, oh well, before they can get it out, we're gonna throw these 6, 8, 10,000 people we have and just mass produce the shit out of this thing that nobody's made yet, or that they're about to come out with, and then they come out with it, and then sell it to us.
Yeah, bro, it's fucked up. But it's the thing about China is there's almost like no, I think,
like rights.
No, I mean that's
that
somewhat. China's weird because
you have to ask to get gas.
You do?
Yeah, like they have to give you permission to get fuel in your car. Like
what?
Like if you say like I was like okay, you know, fuck our government.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm probably just gonna end up dead.
Yeah.
But they can like say you did something they didn't like. There's like okay, you can't have gas this week.
Yeah,
like, we're just not gonna let you have gas.
Right.
And like, oh, well, you can't buy anything this week because we're just not gonna let you spend any money out of your account. Like, there's no, it's all of it's like social credit score. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it's a social score.
That's a like a big thing on Marxism, which is like the precursor to communism. It's like the beginning of it.
Yeah.
Karl Marx was basically, he came up with this ideology that everyone has to be equal.
See, that's wild.
Everyone, but
now,
like government has top control and everyone has to be equal. So everyone gets equal food, equal pay, equal.
See, I don't see
housing.
that you can have the equal pay, but you can't have equal effort.
You can't have equality of outcome.
Yeah, like
you can't force equality.
Yeah, like if I'm gonna make the same as you, or you're gonna make the same as me, and then we're gonna work doing the same job, but you're gonna say I'm gonna do half the work, or you're gonna do half the work that I do, then yeah, everybody's gonna get pissed off really quick because I'm over here working my ass off, and so Jim is just he ain't doing shit.
Yeah,
but we're getting paid the same.
Exactly.
So you see that now.
This is what's scary actually about I don't want to say this and get us canceled, but
no, say it. Say it. This is the first run. If this one gets canceled, you just remake it.
Yeah, right. Throw a new one out there.
Yeah, we got one coming tomorrow too.
Oh God! All right.
Yeah, Benji's coming. We're doing one. Benji's doing one tomorrow.
Oh,
so
real?
Yeah, I got Benji on tomorrow.
Yeah, that should be tight. But dude, I'm trying to find the exact wording. The very far left.
Liberals.
Yes. Like, I'm talking as far left as they go.
Yeah, like not like...
No offense.
Center left. Like,
I'm talking blue hair. Acting like an animal.
Blue...
Like
blue forever. Like, the people just vote.
They've assigned their gender. They know who they are spiritually. They're not male or female. They're something else.
Like the Apache helicopters of the world.
Oh, yeah, exactly. But their ideology is the same. They're pushing for equality of outcome.
Yeah.
So they're pushing for an equal, like they're pushing for everyone to be equal. But how can you can't do that.
Yeah, everybody's not equal.
We're not all the same.
Like there's people that I can tell you right now.
There's somebody smarter than me. There's somebody taller than me, somebody bigger than me, stronger than me.
Yeah, like there's nobody, I can tell you an unlimited amount of people right now that are doing way better at life in general than the other whoever knows how many people. Like you don't have a hobo, which you don't have a hobo on the street that's not looking for, or a drug addict that's not looking for a job. They're just gonna do meth all day and that's just what they're gonna do.
On the street with the cup and shit. Yeah.
And then you have fucking Bill Gates over here grinding, or Elon Musk
sleeps 4 hours a night.
Yeah, or Elon Musk. He literally sleeps he sleeps in his office on the couch.
That's the thing about they're very, very fortunate. See, okay, everyone likes to say that we're equal and we're the same, and it's just not true. We can all do the same thing, though. We all have the same potential.
Yeah, like if
we can all achieve what has been achieved, you know, because we've done it. Everyone has the capability of doing it. That doesn't mean that every single person can do it. It means that it is possible.
It's possible to be done. It's just the fact that
not everyone.
Like I wouldn't say everybody can do it because obviously there's like physical limitations and stuff like that, and like legitimate mental problems and stuff that you're just not going to be able to achieve those things. But as far as like, I'm going to go to work. I'm going to work hard every day. I'm going to make a living, and then I'm going to have a family and all that. Like. Everybody can do that. Like, you don't have to. If you're like, hey, I'm broke. Okay, you're broke because you fucked up somewhere. Like, you broke because
you made yourself broke.
You didn't work hard enough, or you didn't plan ahead enough. You know what I mean? Like, there's homeless people, but 99.9% of homeless people are there because of their own fuck ups. But then they want to turn around and say that it's not their fault.
It's not their fault. They're stuck here because of the system.
It's all the system's fault. Which there's a lot of things that are the system's fault.
Yes,
but
there are. That's a whole different. That's a whole different.
But there's also the fact that's like, hey,
you still
McDonald's is hiring. Go get a job.
Yeah.
Like, and what's minimum wage now in Illinois? Is it
$11.50?
Yeah, like $11.50, $12 an hour. It's gonna reach $15 an hour eventually. I know that's what the bill is. It's supposed to be $15 an hour.
But like, I mean, that's great that we're getting a minimum wage pay increase. But I don't really think that people fully understand what comes along with that.
Yeah, no, they don't. No.
Because they're raising, every tax is gonna get raised now.
Have you seen the price for milk?
It's ridiculous.
A gallon of milk.
It's like $5 a gallon.
No, a gallon of milk's like $6.50.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
For Southern Illinois compared to Chicago, we're paying the same sales tax, same prices for everything, which used to not be the case, right? We were paying less because of our like general area income and everything else. The amount of people we have down here. Compared to Chicago, like Chicago's, you can see the way it's voted every year. It doesn't matter if we got everybody outside of Chicago to vote red or blue, one or the other. If Chicago votes it, it's passed.
Yeah,
period.
Exactly. It's
it doesn't matter.
Exactly. Yeah, but a lot of that just comes down to voter registration rate, and a big thing is universities. The universities.
What about the universities?
The universities are where the radical left started.
Yeah. Okay.
That
I didn't know what you're saying.
Safe space. Nothing can hurt you here. Like Your ideas are sacred; they're yours. But they take it too far.
Well, that's like they beat in like liberal ideology. They just beat it into your head right off the bat.
They force it on you.
Yeah,
exactly. I mean, they don't even. I mean, not saying every Democrat is like this, every liberal is like this, but I mean there are, of course, the large amount that are. They don't let you have your word. They don't let you have your say. No. You're just wrong automatically.
Yeah, like you can't have somebody from Antifa. We can't have somebody from Antifa come in and sit down right here and have a conversation. It wouldn't work. No. It'd be a minute long. And
I'm gonna ask the most dangerous question that's ever gonna be asked, like in the face of mankind of the last 3 years. And if I can get an answer for like a legitimate answer from the left, I'll be pleased. But what's a woman?
yeah, that's exactly.
What is a woman?
They have no idea anymore.
I don't know what it is.
I can tell you
right now. It's just whatever somebody says they are.
Yeah.
I don't. Am I a man? Or am I this HP laptop right now?
Who knows? I mean, I don't even know. What am I?
Are we secretly just somebody else's imagination?
It's like we're gonna. Yeah, it's all interpretation now, but it's not because you can't assume. You can't assume. So.
You can't assume anymore. You have to I have to know you before meeting you.
Yeah,
I have to know who you are.
It's
it's
you go to a restaurant, right? Like and somebody goes to a restaurant and you're walking in and like how do I say this? It opens the door for you. What are you supposed to say?
If somebody who opens
you say thank you, but it's like or if you're like
what if I'm like thank you, sir?
Yeah,
thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
I mean, I say that all the
time. You're done.
Oh, I've automatically assumed.
Oh yeah.
I've committed that.
But if you get the wrong person, like you are done.
Well,
like that could be.
That's
be
actually
there for an hour.
It's actually scary in Canada because they have Bill C-16.
Yeah,
that you have to refer to somebody as their preferred pronouns, or it could affect your job. They can fine you.
Well, that's like their like freedom of speech. Like they don't.
It fully 110% affects freedom of speech.
Yeah.
It fucks freedom of speech.
Yeah.
Bill 16.
Does the UK? Okay. Doesn't the UK have something like that too?
No,
it's
non-binary.
No.
What the fuck?
Non-binary. But the.
Am I too close to this?
No, you're good, bro. But no, it's like the, what do you call it? It's like a crime, right? But it's not a crime. Like if you know what I'm saying? So like, it's not like, hey, I robbed a bank and I shot somebody, but I said something to somebody that
hate
they
speech?
didn't. It's almost like hate speech.
Okay, so yeah, hate speech.
But there's like. It's like a big deal. It's like if you say something bad about the government, then like you can get like sued and shit for it, which is wild because
that is wild.
But they have freedom of speech. You know what I'm saying? So
well, yes.
But they're giving and taking too, right? It's like no guns because they have no guns. They don't have guns over there.
They don't have guns in Canada.
No, or no.
UK?
This is UK.
Oh yeah.
So
I've been knowing about that.
Yeah, they don't have guns.
They don't have that in
Australia.
But
you know what their all their like. I guess, like, fatalities are from?
Stab wounds.
Stabbings.
No, in London, they don't give a fuck. They just run up and shake the fuck out of anybody. Well, like, they don't care.
This like an England guy. He was like, what are you going to do? He's going to stab 39 people? He's like, there's no mass stabbings. He's like, you can't have mass stabbings.
No.
He's like, you might be able to get 3 or 4 people, on your way.
Yeah, they just get little Jimmy in the alley.
Yeah, like.
Minding his own business, walking home from the milk store.
Yeah, like. But you don't get mass shootings, so I mean, I guess you get in that.
I mean, it's a plus, but
then again, what happens whenever like shit like right now goes down? So you got Antifa running around everywhere, and they're breaking into your house and shit. What are you gonna do? Stab them? Like no, I'm gonna take the AR I have in my house
and
I'm
my
fucking
Mossberg pump out of my fucking dresser, and I'm blasting up fucking 2-inch wow, buckshot load right in their
Yeah,
cranium.
Like they're no, like it's not gonna happen like that.
Yeah.
But that's the crazy thing too. In Illinois, somebody breaks into your house, has a gun pointed at you. You shoot him, you go to prison.
What?
Yeah.
How the fuck does that work?
I don't know, but I know. Yeah. So like,
See,
you can't.
There's some
You
bullshit
cannot-
ass laws out there.
Yeah,
bro.
you cannot defend your home
in
Illinois.
the state of Illinois,
You are just screwed.
you're fucked.
It's like Texas. Texas, somebody's on your property, you shoot them.
Oh,
And
yeah,
you know what
Texas,
Texans
they don't
say?
give a fuck.
You know
I
what
love
Texans say,
Texas.
right?
God.
So,
Well,
if-
you know, Texas is like it is just it's not even really
country. It's its own
it
country.
can be. It can secede from the United States.
Yeah,
it's the
but
only.
But the question is, can it sustain itself? Because that's just like the last. What is that?
Well,
last winter.
Think about it. It most definitely can, because think of like countries like Central American countries.
Well, yeah, it
They're
can
so
like
much smaller.
sustain, but can it sustain the way it is right now and grow? Because
I fully believe
you
it.
gotta think. Like I was in Texas whenever they had the big power outage, and we were like 4 seconds away from the power grid just collapsing.
Yeah.
Like, so what happens whenever?
It would be the dumbest military
Yeah.
decision of all time to secede from the United States if Texas were to do that. But if it is also, they're also one of, like, in a way, they're lucky. Because think about it. What if, hypothetically,
if shit hits the fan,
shit hits the fan and the U.S. turns authoritarian? It's a tyranny now. We have a dictator and they run everything. Everyone is dirt poor. They're starving on the street. Imagine North Korea, but the U.S.
Yeah, and with no guns. Because you gotta think,
nothing,
you gotta
have
think if the U.S. turns over like that, they're gonna take all your guns.
They're gonna take
and guess
everything
what?
you have.
They're gonna take your guns. So
They're
now
gonna
nobody
take
has
your
guns.
homes. They're gonna put you in camps.
Oh,
they're gonna
yeah,
destroy.
guaranteed.
This is what they're gonna do. They're gonna destroy little towns, but they're gonna make camps. Like they're giant.
they're gonna
ass
turn
farms.
this
They're
town into an
1,000-acre farms.
They're just gonna turn this town into like a. They're gonna move everybody right outside of town and just put them in a field.
The cities are gonna get bigger, and the rich are they're gonna stay rich because they're gonna make deals with the government. That's what China does. Most of these giant corporations in China, they just make deals with the government.
Well, yeah, and that too, but even they still even are what would you call that? Like under their hand, like under China's hand, because like it don't matter if you're a billionaire or a trillionaire.
The government still controls you.
Yeah, if you say the wrong thing, you're done.
Gone.
Yeah, you're done.
I don't like people. I cannot believe that people are still trying to argue that China is not a communist nation.
I don't know who's arguing that.
Dude.
Who's arguing it though? Legitimately, like
I don't know, but if there's somebody out there that is arguing it, they're fucking insane.
well, that's like